What's up, everybody? That's right. You guys have just tuned in to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host, Mr. James John. I want to thank you guys for tuning in on this Tuesday, the 28th of January. That's right. We are 28 days in with the new year. I hope everybody's prospering and doing well. I'm joined in virtual studio with some really good friends of mine. First up, I got a really good friend, Mr. Chris Alexander, who is joining us today, the DJ. That's right. Ricky. What's going on, Chris? How you feel, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How you doing today?
Man, I can't go. Thank you for asking, man. I'm actually doing really good, man. I'm home this week before I have to go back on the road, man. I'm enjoying my beautiful wife, man, having a good time
Awesome.
on these streets. Also, I'm joining a virtual studio with the man that has 1,000 names. Let me remind you of just a few of them. I can't forget the one he had where he said he was cuter than James. He was the South, got something to say. Now, today, he's the Lord Tired too. I'm talking about the one, the only Mr. Ken Miller, the godfather of Orlando County. Ken, how you doing, baby?
I'm good. So the James thing came from we were in when we used to do the Funny Not Famous, not Funny Not Famous.
Off of money,
off of the money, and and the people that work in Kaufman office love James. They couldn't stand me and Miguel. James
That's
is
not
so
true.
funny. James is so cute. I said I'm cuter than James, and that's it.
Hey, I gotta ask y'all real quick. You know, you guys are you can especially. You are the guy that knows sports. I am not a sports guy. I'm trying to hang a little bit and watch stuff, man.
Yeah.
But right now, Super Bowl's about to happen, and we got the NBA playoffs, right?
Yeah. No, right now Super Bowl. So Philly just won.
Okay.
And right now, I know, guys, if you're listening, we know the results. Right now, Buffalo is up 22-21 in the
We
fourth
record this
quarter
on
of Kansas
Sunday.
City.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find the remote, so I cut it out.
Hey. Oh, so Buffalo's winning right now.
Buffalo is winning right now.
What's the score?
22-21 going into the fourth.
Oh, that's tight though. That's a tight. Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
tight race right there. Okay.
Yeah.
I know everybody. I know everybody from our community usually is pulling for Patrick Mahomes, right?
No. This is the thing about football now. We'll pull for you for a little bit, but when you start winning a lot,
we
we're
get
like,
mad.
hey, man. Hey, man, everybody think they cheating. Just like, and when they're winning a lot, the number one thing they think is they're cheating.
Okay.
Excuse me. You got to think the Patriots were either in Super Bowl contention or in the Super Bowl for 20 years.
That's wild. That's wild.
Like Tom Brady got 7 Super Bowl rings. I think they might have went to 10 or 11. So it was something stupid.
That's
and
crazy.
they cheating for the Patriots. Now the Patriots are trash, and now it's Kansas City.
Yeah, they cheating. Yeah,
but my thing is this: if you cheat, and you gonna cheat for the New York
forever.
And Dallas.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna cheat for big market team. You're not gonna cheat for Kansas City.
Yeah.
The worst barbecue on the planet.
Bro, you gonna, all right, Ken, you gonna get us canceled again.
Hey,
all right,
man, it's terrible.
Man.
That barbecue trash,
here we
bro.
Go. Here we go.
Trash.
Ken is the Joe Budden of barbecue. Like, it's trash.
Trash, bro. For real.
Bro.
For real,
all right,
man. But I got an aunt who a Kansas City fan. I'm like, when? Right? You been my aunt 47 years. When this start? I ain't never seen you in no Kansas City jersey.
No, ever.
Ain't been to Kansas City. I don't know. James, she don't know if it's Kansas City, Missouri, or Kansas City, Kansas. She don't even know.
She ain't even bought no Kansas City like barbecue sauce before.
No barbecue sauce.
Nothing, man.
Nothing, bro.
Yeah. She just like the KC. That's it.
I just like the KC.
So so right now, if I find the remote, I'm gonna cut the game on. I don't know where this damn
remote. What I wanted to ask you, Ken, because I'm not the basketball fan either, but I hear the Magic got a good squad this year.
Had a good squad last year.
Really?
They're really good. And I sent you a question earlier, and that has something to do with what we're talking about.
We'll ask about it. That's a good one.
So, is there a time, Chris and James, since we're all married, that your wife actually is like, "Hey, I'm gonna leave you alone, and you can just enjoy your time"? And for me, it's if the playoffs,
nice.
March Madness,
nice.
And NBA playoffs is when my wife, if I'm watching football, my wife making some food for me.
Oh, come on.
Put a little spread out.
Come on.
And she'll let me, because I'm like the playoffs on, during the season, if it's a little Carolina 1-10, I'm like, well, let's just go get some dinner somewhere. But when the playoffs is on, that's the one time where she's like, all right, what time your game come on today?
Yeah.
Do your thing.
What time you look? What time your little game
Your
come
game,
on
yeah.
today?
Your little
Here's
game.
your
You know what?
stuff. I'm gonna go get
I'm
my
gonna make you
hair.
some snacks for your little
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
and your
and
little
yeah,
friends.
for real, for playoffs, and don't let and March man, and don't let Carolina go far in the
Oh,
tournament.
come on. I know you go crazy, Ken. I know how you
Man,
rep.
look
I
You
here.
know
got
you
the
rep for
whole
them.
house.
Look
You got
here,
the
I know
whole
you
whole,
do.
hey, I got
running
the whole house.
around,
I got
everything.
every TV on the game. You got to watch Real
And
Housewives on
if,
your phone.
hey, and if somebody turn one of them off, hey, who turned
Hey.
the TV on? Hey,
That's
You
when
ain't
he
even
moved
watching
that
this
big giant
TV.
TV from the living room. He put it in the bathroom just in
Bruh,
case.
ever take
Bruh.
that TV everywhere. So that's for you guys. Is that something that you're like? It's like your time of the year. It ain't got to be TV. It could be something that concerts or something that your spouse is like, look, this your thing. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
yes. Back in the day, I was a huge wrestling fan, and I think that's where my son Noah got it from. And whenever I watch a pay-per-view wrestling event, my baby would let me, do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thing I was going to do. You know what I mean? I was the hugest wrestling fan back in the day. I don't know if you remember this, Chris. I know you're a wrestling fan too, but
Yes.
back in the day before WWE absorbed WCW, it used to be Monday night would start with WWE, and as soon as
Yeah.
that went off, WCW would start. It was 6 hours of wrestling
Yes.
you could watch, and my wife would let me do that
It'll go
every
on the
Monday.
same time. You went
It-
back and forth,
Back and forth, bro.
Yes.
It was a great time to be a wrestling fan.
Oh,
I
man.
love wrestling.
Hey, it is now. The way
I-
it's going now, it
yeah.
is picking right back up, and it is beautiful.
I'm gonna act like I just tuned back in. I'm gonna act like I didn't hear you just say 6 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, 6
Jeez.
hours.
You had 3 hours of WCW followed
And-
by 3 hours
of
of
WWE.
WWE.
Bro.
And
Oh
it was-
yeah, back in the day.
Back in the
Yeah.
day,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
that was good. Hey, man, I loved wrestling back then, and that was my thing I used to watch, and my wife would just leave me alone. In fact, my wife surprised me one year and took me to see Monday Night Raw, and was it in Tampa? But I got to see The Rock, I got to see The Undertaker, I got to see Triple H, and I think I
yeah.
got to see Kane. Like the people
That was
I
a
got
great
to
day.
see are legends right now,
That
bro.
was a
So
great- yes.
shout out to my wife, man.
I was
It was
the
such a
same
good
way,
time.
same way. And for me, now that I'm starting to watch wrestling again,
Yeah,
WrestleMania. That when it's WrestleMania, especially
that's when she
next
leaves
two
you
nights,
alone. Like, all
yeah.
right, all right,
Here's some
do your
pizza.
thing.
Here's some drinks. I'm gonna go get my hair done. You good for like 3 hours? I'm like, bet.
And by the way, ladies, if y'all listening, men, we are not that hard to figure out. If there's something that we want to do, don't get mad. That's the time to ask us for anything because we'll say yes just to get back to what we doing. Hey, baby, real quick. Hey, yeah, I'm watching the game. Hey, I need to buy a new car real quick. Yeah, buy 2 of them. Go ahead. But
Yeah. Go on, you see.
go and get yourself 2. Yeah, go ahead.
Dog, I wish that was a lie. That's not a lie.
That's not a lie.
I'll be watching the game or something. My wife, hey, I gotta get blah 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 for Amazon. Yeah.
So you get it.
Then the next 2 days later, I'm like, yo, we spent $170 on Amazon for what? Yeah,
For
when
what?
you was watching the game.
Oh,
When
she
you was
got me.
watching the
She
game,
got
you
me.
said, wait a minute, what?
Loris would do this all the time. She'd be like, I don't know if I have the money to get my nails. Just go. I don't care.
Go.
My
Go.
game is $60. Your nails is $10. Go ahead. Just get it.
True that. Yeah.
Bro.
Go ahead, girl. Get what you want, man.
That's hilarious because it's
the
not
truth.
even a lie.
It's not a lie. Bro, it is not a lie
It's
at
not
all,
even
man.
a lie.
Ladies, if you want, let us watch whatever we want, and that's when
Yeah.
you ask us stuff because we will say anything to get you to leave us the heck alone at that moment in time.
Exactly.
But that's a great question because I do want to ask this question to y'all, man, because I call this little segment "Would you, could you?" Okay, where I give you a scenario that's really happening in somebody's life, and I ask you guys, would you or could you do this? Okay, here's my question, you guys. Vaguely, I don't have details about this, but I want to know. Let's say you and your wife have an in-law relative. Y'all understand what I mean by that? It's not your blood family. It's a person that y'all know through marriage. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So like not the mama, but like
No,
a cousin.
an in-law to both you and your wife. It ain't on y'all. You ain't blood related. Just say somebody married one of y'all family members, and now y'all related to this person, right?
Oh,
Let's say
okay.
it's a dude. Y'all understand what I mean by that?
Yeah, I got you.
As men, I want to ask this. As men, can that male family member that does not have blood relation to you go to your wife without telling the husband to borrow money?
No, my
No.
brother can't go to my
Am I tripping? Like, isn't that something?
No, dude, even if it ain't money, if Chris wanted to ask Sean something, he
I
would
don't.
ask me, can he ask Sean?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
And that ain't even money.
That's not money.
I was like,
I'm not.
And
I'm not.
and you know what made me think of this?
What?
And I know this just comes from your favorite TV show, Kim. Remember the episode of Martin?
oh yeah, when
Remember that
Cole
episode?
got the money from Gina. So now you his sex slave.
Yo, Martin say, hey, he's like, baby, no, he can't come to you for money. Nah.
No.
That's funny, man. But I just
That's
wonder,
guy code though.
that's
You can't.
is that still a thing? That's guy code, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Even not even. I don't care if you my blood. No, you can't ask my wife for no money. No.
Like even back in the day when I was, I had my TV show and I wanted to book. I would tell you, hey, man, I'm trying to book Sean to come on the
Yeah.
show. Yeah, you know what I mean?
And I'm like, all right. And then to
uh,
the point where at first I was like, what? I don't care. And
But-
then I was like, I get it. You know, hey
Yeah.
man, I'm reaching out to you, let you know I'm about to hit your wife up for something.
that's right.
Yeah.
Like that's weird. Okay, to me, I just asking, man. Just would you, could you? And I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna put. That's the question I'm gonna put out there for our listeners, man. Hey, man, is this okay? Like, just asking out of curiosity, man.
No, it's
Here-
never
he-
okay.
I'm glad y'all. Here's my other question, man. My son asked his girlfriend to marry him, man. Congratulations to my son.
Congratulations.
They're gonna get married, and he did something that I don't think I could do for me. Before they could get to the point where she's moving in with him in Baltimore, where my son works, they had to have a long distance relationship for like 3 years or so. And I just want to ask you guys: do you think you guys would you be able to do a long distance relationship for that many years?
I did.
Really?
Yeah. When I
Oh, I didn't know that.
when I was first married, my ex-wife lived here and I lived in DC.
For how long?
3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, how would y'all see each other? Like it'd be on holidays?
Holidays, or if I could get the president down here and I travel down here with him, or then
Okay.
I would take my normal military leave and holidays and stuff like that. But no.
So, kid, you would have to travel with the president to see your wife if he came to Florida. So you
Yeah,
you at home
came to
call
Florida.
yeah, you would call you call in terrorist threats in Florida, like, hey man,
Hey,
I'm
man,
gonna
we gotta go
blow
down there.
Disney World up. I'm like, hey,
We
man,
gotta go down,
there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Man. But I was gone so much. I moved into a little studio apartment, and for 3 years I traveled with the president. I was never home anyway.
But you did that for your job, like you had.
Yeah,
to
that
pay
was for my
bills,
job.
you had
Yeah, but if it wasn't a job related thing, no, I probably couldn't do that.
Could I ask how hard that is, though? Honestly,
Oh, it's hard, bro.
is it
It's
really?
hard, especially when you got a child. That's
Oh, yeah.
Kenny was 2 years old.
Oh, because I was here, but I worked 2 jobs. I worked day and night, so I didn't get to see my children a lot. Actually, when they were little, I worked at Disney during the day, and I worked at Universal Studios hosting Bonkers at night. So I would literally go straight from Disney straight to Universal every day. And there was a period of time, I think it was 5 years straight, that I worked every single day because I had to, so my wife could stay home and actually raise our kids, so they wouldn't be raised by daycare out here robbing folks. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Trying to drop a mixtape, amen. But yeah, so that's what I did. So long distance, y'all could do, man. That's interesting. I had no idea.
Not that you wanted, but like if you had to, then it is what it is.
So
But
why'd you do it, Chris? You had to. You were in the Navy or something, right?
yeah, I was in boot camp, and then when I went to my A school training, still in Great Lakes, she will come up every couple of weeks or so.
Gotcha.
We
But
did
that still
that.
was hard though. And how long did you have to do that? 3 years?
It wasn't 3 years. I was actually short. It was like maybe 2-3 months.
Oh, that ain't bad.
I know it's not bad, but I mean, it's
I'm gonna tell you right now,
long distance, and
I can't do it. I
But-
can't do long distance relationship. I was gone from my wife for 7 days, and I thought I was gonna die at sea. I was on a cruise ship. I wanted my baby. They was like, James,
as
you
soon as
gonna
you
go,
came back, you coming with me.
bro? We docked in Dominican Republic. I ain't never been to Dominican Republic, but I ain't get off the boat. My baby ain't here. I don't want to enjoy nothing without my baby. I said, where my
Hey,
baby at? Yeah,
ain't
man.
safe.
Stay right on the Hey,
Started right on the boat. Just
hey,
look through the
hey,
window with my hand on the
hey,
window. Yeah.
they killing them passport bros. You don't go over there. Go over
I
there if
would-
you want to. Be like that.
I will say this though, man. Dominican Republic, on the top of the ship, I took pictures. It's a beautiful place. They got beautiful beaches, beautiful water, and you can smell the BBLs. I'm just telling you, man. It was nice
That's
out there.
hilarious.
Hey, y'all,
Uh,
don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with more hilarity right here on Real Laughs, so Real Radio 104.1. Welcome back, everybody. You are still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. We thank you guys for tuning in. I'm in virtual studio with my good friend, Mr. Chris Alexander, DJ extraordinaire, wicked, 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 and the man that has a million names today. He is the Lord Taya 2, talking about Ken Miller. Now, we want to remind you guys to follow us on social media if you are not doing so right now. I need y'all to go to Facebook, Instagram, look up Real Labs. Follow us, comment, all this stuff is out here for y'all. Keep this comedy train going. Go to our YouTube. We are trying to get followers into the thousands. That's right. We're trying to get our count up. So we need you guys to subscribe, like, comment, share all this hilarity so we can keep it going, man. We were just talking about the fact that I'm not built for long distance relationships, and Ken and Chris were explaining to me that they both have been through it and they made it out of it. It's not easy, but they say it can be done. I'm glad I didn't have to do none of that mess, man. I need my baby with me at all times. Now, I wanted to ask y'all something because y'all ever go on TikTok if y'all still got it? Y'all still got TikTok? You
Yeah,
didn't
but
delete it?
I don't even go on it like that no more, bro.
no,
Gotcha.
I
I
have
fall,
it just to have it. That's it.
gotcha, just have it. I fall down wormholes sometimes. I'll see a video and I'll go to the search thing at the bottom of the actual video and look up things that relate to what I just saw.
Mhm.
Here's the wormhole I fall into. For one thing, I am a big fan of any man that can build anything with his hands because I can't. I am so envious and jealous of men that can take wood and they can take power tools and build anything. I think that is amazing. I love seeing that. I have been watching this dude build a tiny house. Now, the tiny house, if y'all never seen them, they're just regular houses, but they're very efficient and they're minimalistic, meaning it has one loft, one room, one little kitchen, one bathroom, and one seating area. And people have started doing this now when they get older into the twilight years, so they don't have to have a lot of bills. And they can buy them for like $20,000 and have an actual small home. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen some of these houses, bro, but take a
Yeah.
look at this. Bro, that's a
Yeah.
tiny home. That's dope.
That's
The
nice.
more I watch it, the more I look, it makes sense. Like, man, I ain't gotta have all this stuff no more. My kids done moved out. So I
Right.
wanted to ask y'all a quick opinion out there. Could you live in a tiny home and tell me why you could and why you could not? Like Chris, we'll start with you. You saw that tiny home I just showed you?
Yes.
I could do that. I could definitely do that. I could have like a barbecue outside and entertain people
Mhm.
on like a deck I built and cover it and still be able to have family over. And I don't got to clean a big house when nobody's there. I love that. Now,
Yeah.
could you do that, Chris?
Yes, without question.
Really?
Yeah, staying in one spot. I don't move a lot, so I stay
Me
in
either.
one area. I got my TV, I got my game, I got
Yeah.
some books to read. That I can go outside, smoke a cigar, go to have a little grill, barbecue something. Then go
Yeah.
back inside, watch Netflix. Then go outside, get some air. Go. That's it.
I
Inside,
don't need a
outside,
lot.
inside, outside,
The older I get, I
and a
don't
bathroom. I
need a
need a
lot.
bathroom.
It has a bathroom. Yes, sir. I'm not mad at that. Now, Ken, me and Chris say that we can live in a tiny house. Man, you just saw the house I put up there, a beautiful house. Could you, my friend, live in a tiny house?
Who am I married to?
Yeah, that's yeah. You know what? You know what? Ken can never live in a tiny house because his wife's shoes would take up the whole house in that little thing.
Ain't no way in
Bruh.
hell. And maybe
I'm
in our
sorry.
retirement years,
Maybe.
but right now, man,
Nah,
we got a
son.
room for shirts and we got a room for crafting. We got a room that's the office. We got to
Yeah.
like, no,
I
nah, a
don't mean
tiny
to
home
laugh
would not
that
work.
hard,
That's funny.
but
Kid said, "Who am I married to?"
Nah,
Kid's
nah.
like, "Where we gonna put the mashed potato bar? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
where's
nah,
that gonna be at?"
nah, dog.
James, for Ken, we had his nickname is like the Godfather of Orlando comedy, right?
Yeah,
For his wife, I call her the Queen of Orlando comedy because
true,
she's
true.
royalty and
When
she
she walk,
has to live like royalty. So
when
hey,
she
I
walk
get
in,
it.
we just sing, "She's your queen to
For real.
me."
Ain't no way. Ain't no way I gonna talk LaShawn Sutton Miller into moving into a tiny house, bro.
She gonna look around like, "Are you talking to me, Kenneth
Like,
Miller?"
first of all, ain't no closet.
Bro,
That right there, because she already talking about our next house. The first thing she looking for is closet.
We get a new house, Ken.
I mean, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Getting another one, big dog.
That's the plan. Because my dumb ass done talked about living in a gated community for so long. She's like, well, why we ain't in one?
Oh, damn, Ken. Oh, no. Oh, got him. Damn.
Hey, man, speaking it, what they say, you speaking it in the truth.
Existence.
Yes.
Yeah,
Speaking
man.
it into existence, bro.
Ken. Oh.
But yeah, like if it ain't got no closet space, I already know.
She ain't gonna do that.
Nah, but like I said,
Got
maybe in
walk-in
retirement age, if they had, like, say they had a little retirement community at this tiny homes, just us old folks, and we could just then
Got
but
it.
not today.
Not right
no,
now. Not
no,
right now. No.
not
No,
right
bro.
now. No,
I just thought I would ask, man. I be falling down wormholes and I watch people build tiny houses,
bro.
and the people who live in them look so happy. I mean,
They
like,
look so
"Man,
happy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
they'll
peace.
get you though. Like I think we talked about it. My wormhole, bro. One of mine is these dudes that cut grass.
Yes.
They just
Yes.
find these people who haven't cut their grass in like 10 years for
I
some
love
reason.
that dude. I love that guy.
But now it's a couple of them. Like, it was like SB Moen was the man. He was the
Yeah.
main person.
Yeah.
And another dude came. Now they got like 40, 50 of them dudes now.
See,
But
y'all
what's-
getting some good stuff. I need to fix my algorithm because all I'm getting is the little TikTok dances. I just all TikTok
Oh
dances.
man.
Because you creepy, bro.
I'm not creepy.
You gotta change your algorithm, bro. You
No,
Bro.
My Instagram is good because I get like Transformer toys. I send that to my kids, and then
Oh, I love that.
Godzilla.
I'm a geek.
and Batman
I love
stuff.
that. Yeah.
But I don't go on TikTok no more because that's all I get on TikTok is
Dancing?
dances.
Mm-mm. Nope. Nah, man. I get the guys building stuff because I'm not handy. Are you guys handy? Like my
Oh, no.
wife is actually handy. I'm
hey,
not
man,
handy.
let me tell you something, dog.
but
Let me tell you something. After we got our plumbing done, we gotta get the house replastered. I always forget what it's called. We got the house repiped, but we gotta get the holes and stuff done and paint it.
Yeah.
And my wife was like, yeah. So a dude came by to look at it with new floor, all this and that. And she's like, well, we can paint the room. I said, hey, man.
Hey,
She said, because I used to paint because she used to be an interior decorator.
Yeah.
I said, well, I sit in there with you.
Ted, what? Wait a minute.
I don't do that. Like that's why I'm gonna pay some. I don't want to do it.
Yes, I'm with
I
you.
pay somebody to do it.
I'm not. There are certain
I don't want to
things
do that, man.
as a man of the house that I will never do. And I told my wife this. Hey, I will cook. I will clean. You come home, there's a hot meal waiting for you. Your house is clean when you get home from work. But there's something I refuse to do. I'm never cutting the lawn. I ain't cutting the lawn.
How big is the hole?
There are a bunch of holes because when you repipe the house,
Yeah.
But
But how big is the hole?
They're big. They go from this small to huge.
Because I can do patchwork. Because my last dad was a crackhead, so
That's
I know how to
funny.
fix some things.
But hey, wait a minute. He said my last dad was a crackhead, so I can fix cracks.
Funny,
like, bro.
Long story short, yeah.
Hey, bro,
I'll
let me
later.
tell you something, dog. If you a crackhead and you fix houses, and if that ain't your slogan, I'm a crackhead, so I can fix cracks. Hey, man, I hire your ass in a heart. If your slogan is I'm a crackhead and I fix cracks,
Hey,
dog.
hey, it's 7 o'clock on the dot. I fix crack spots.
Hey, bro.
Oh,
Hey, man. Hey, man. That's the slogan, bro. That's a whole ass slogan, bro. That's hilarious, dog.
Oh my God, that's a bruh. Okay, real quick, Chris. I never knew this. Your last dad was a crackhead,
yes.
bro.
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Chris got 4 fathers,
Had
bro.
4 fathers. And the last one was a crackhead.
Hey.
May he rest in peace. He's gone. But
bro, your life is in the Constitution. Our forefathers.
Mhm.
Hey, the crazy thing, James, he claimed them all as his fathers too.
That's
He's
funny.
like dad number 1, dad number 2.
Oh man. So how did you just asking? How did he come in your life as a crackhead, man?
My mama dated him.
Just dated him like, hey man, you know what? We don't have enough
She found him
drama in our
online.
life. Yeah.
Pretty much. She found him online. They started talking,
Hey, wait,
hanging
wait, wait.
out. And
Crackheads
then,
use computers?
yeah. How you think they get the crack?
I did not know that,
That
man.
they getting them,
They get
they getting
everywhere.
that crack with black back page.
Mhm.
Oh,
You heard of black people meet? It was crack people meet.
I need it real quick. What did Miguel say his joke? Instagram. That's how you get cracked real quick.
But no, we found out like months later, but he was, getting clean, rehab. What's the word? He relapsed, he gets back, and so forth. But when
Hey, I
he
play spades, so I call it reneging. That's what happened. Oh my God. Hey, speaking of spades, man, when y'all have get-togethers, let's say family reunions, y'all get together, is there any game that you will not allow to be played at your house because it causes too many fights and problems? Anything, any activity that you guys have? Like I will say, spades is one of those games where you got to have
but
a
you know what, man? When we get together now, we honestly don't even game like that anymore. Like we
really
used to,
that's gone
yeah,
away.
because normally, Chris, you know us. Once I
Yeah.
smoke all the meat and everything, and it's in the house,
yeah,
we'll be outside smoking cigars.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
us.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
us. But yeah, I can't do. I can't tell you because we really don't do that much.
okay.
And we also haven't hosted like we used to. You know what I'm saying? Because after COVID and trying to get the house fixed up, we also haven't hosted. But if I had to do it, it'd probably be spades and Uno. Probably be the two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably definitely be spades and Uno.
I remember back in the day when my mom would have get-togethers with people. Spades was one of those games she had to have a talk with everybody before we started. Like, hey, all right, y'all, listen. Looking at you, Uncle Leroy. This gonna be a friendly game, and nobody take it personal, okay? And don't claim nobody cheating. Now, before we start, we're gonna pray, and I need everybody to give me their guns.
Y'all pray before a game? Oh, snap.
All your weapons. I'm looking at you,
Uh,
Ernst Gertrude. Give me your
Man,
pistol
I
out your
ain't,
bra.
which is crazy because I have never taken anything that serious, bro.
Really?
Bro.
Okay, maybe pick up basketball, but other
That's
than
funny.
that,
That's funny.
See, in my family, we will play spades and dominoes, and there was never really a problem.
Ooh,
But
domino.
I do remember when me and my cousins was kids, the game that we get in trouble with was Monopoly.
yeah, but Monopoly take too damn long.
Yeah.
You'll be on Monopoly forever. You be like, bro, why is this game Monopoly be hours and hours? You be like, dog, why is it taking so long? Dude, we got when the kids come over, we play Sorry. And dog, one
Sorry.
night, we started
yes.
Sorry at 7:00. It was 9:30. We was still trying. I'm like, bro, somebody win this
No.
damn game, bro.
No, in sorry, when you're supposed to like take your little person and you knock the person over,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had that one cousin that will pop the sucker and go
Hey,
across
knock
the
it
room.
across the room.
Yep.
He's like, dang it, man.
Yeah, bro. Oh yeah. Sorry was the one me and my kids played. And yeah, we do Uno, but I feel like we just make up Uno rules.
Yeah.
Like
Nobody can agree. All right.
nobody
There's
can
certain
agree on the
rules
rules.
nobody
Uno.
can agree with. Come on,
Nobody can
Remember,
agree on the
Uno,
rules. Uno.
but bro, Uno's one of them games, man, where we played it since we was little kids, and you can play it with adults, and nobody can ever figure out in the 40 years I've been alive how it's supposed to be played. No, you can't
Yeah.
go out like that.
Never, bro.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
You gotta
It's
say
always
Uno.
you can't throw a draw 4 and a draw 2 and a reverse on it. And then somebody actually came out with Uno was like this is our actual rules
Yeah.
to Uno.
And
Yeah,
people like,
so-
ooh,
And we
I didn't know
still
you
like,
couldn't
nah,
do
we
that.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't put no EBT card on the draw too. Like you can just all kind of stuff we
Shoot.
making up. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. I'm sure this time the show is not over. We'll be right back with more hilarity on Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. Back, everybody. You are still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host today, joined in virtual studio with Mr. Ken Miller, aka the Lord Tired 2, and Mr. Chris Alexander, the DJ. Real quick, Ken. You said you was gonna talk to us about something real quick with Mr. Chris Alexander. What you got for us, man?
Yeah, so if y'all don't know, Chris Calyx Page is his DJ name. If you look him up, I want to know, Chris, because Chris does comedy and Chris is a DJ. Talk about the differences in comedy, the difference in DJing, because you're performing for an audience.
Right.
Which one is more stressful? Which one you're like, oh, you know, it, a DJ night and a comedy night.
Yeah.
How are they to you?
It depends, because it's like with DJing, depending on the gig. Like if it's like formal, then you have to follow certain rules and guidelines and pretty much what the person who's booking you for.
So you
what
talk about if you're doing like weddings, which can
Yes,
be
weddings,
because
say sweet 16s, bar mitzvahs, and so forth.
because
Like
I was
what
gonna ask
they
you
want. Yeah, go ahead.
when it comes to weddings, I've seen because I've officiated some weddings, and it looks crazy when the bride wants everything to be perfect, and there's no such thing as perfect when it comes to weddings. Ken and I can
Right,
both tell you that.
right.
They have everything planned out by the minute, right, Chris? Like,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
what I want when I walk out. This is what I want when my girls follow me. This is what I want. And my first, like, it gets a little hectic, right? How do you
Yes.
deal with that?
I'm still learning that. As to be honest with you, I'm still learning that. But I have to remember it's what the person who's paying you for is what they want.
That's true.
So
That's true.
when it's the hecklers, because DJs get the same type of hecklers, it's just different.
Oh,
So
we
you
didn't
have
think about that. You do get heckle, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Like, hey man,
You,
why you
Hey
playing
man,
this?
why
Yeah.
you playing
yeah,
this song, man? This
you get to play. Hey man, what play this song? Well, it ain't your event, so you don't get to
Yeah.
tell me what's on the list, the
right.
Yeah.
playlist.
It's
So when I'm learning in the DJ journey is like everything else. Like you know how in comedy we have a genre within comedy, and you have different styles for different comedians. Same as DJs, where you have mixers, scratchers. Then you have your known DJs where the audience is there for them, and then you have like the event where the people is there for the event.
yeah.
So when it comes to a DJ that's not like famous or known, we're playing for the person who's booking us.
The
So
client. You play for the
yeah,
client. You don't play.
right.
Hey,
What they want, they get. So when
gotcha.
someone else is like, okay, I'm not feeling the music, I'm not feeling the vibe. Hey DJ, you need to play this. It's like that's not up to me.
But
That's for him.
I
So
got a question for you. Have you done weddings and they have a certain genre of music they want you to play because they're the
yeah.
client? Do you have people there trying to get you to switch up the genre? Like, hey man, play this. And you like, you got an example of that? You're like, bro, this ain't that kind of
Uh
wedding. I can't play
you
that.
just okay. So I ain't gonna say where, but
Uh
it
huh.
just happened. It just happened. So I'm doing the gig,
So you at
and
Jersey's wedding?
I ain't saying no name.
Oh, you ain't say me though.
I
You
ain't
ain't
saying, I
say
ain't
me.
saying no name. Okay.
Gotcha.
So what happened was because we talked about this. He wanted dance hall, and Afro beats.
Because
So
that's his
it's
people.
that's his people.
That's his people. Yeah.
So I'm mixing in a little bit of like my game plan was for dinner is going to be like 90s R&B and hip hop, mostly love songs because it's a wedding.
It's a
So I'm
wedding.
doing love songs.
So you
And
playing
then
stuff like "Drop It Like It's Hot," love songs.
I was going to, but hear me think. But that's not the part. That's not the
Hey,
part yet.
Nuck
The
if you
part was
buck, all the classic love songs. You know what I'm talking about. Nuck if you preach up there, yeah,
a little bit of Uncle Luke. No.
yeah, but company, all that good stuff.
So what happens is I said so getting down to it. What happened was my plan was okay when it comes to the party I'm going to do a lot of dance hall Afro beats and etc.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm going into the ones that we know and a lot of actual dance hall Afro beats artists.
yeah.
And when I was playing one person, somebody didn't know who it was, so therefore i'm not playing I'm not playing the right music. So it's like, hey, you need to play this guy, or you need to play this guy. Like, hey, well, I got this guy. I'm working my way to it. It's like nobody know who this guy is.
Got
And
it.
I'm like, hey, it's that genre, that's their artist.
Yeah,
And
the client told me to play this kind of music. I cannot
Yeah.
play Tear the Club Up. Like
Yeah.
I can't play wild music, man.
Yeah, we like in my schedule, I have a ratchet hour. When it's time for the ratchet hour,
Okay, that's what
we're
we're
gonna
trying to
get
get to.
into it.
Gotcha. So there is a ratchet hour when it
Right.
comes up
We
to these
can't
weddings.
play Pound Town when everybody's
That-
eating dinner. That's it.
Bruh.
Why are we gonna be
the lyrics to that song-
right? Look, I can't do bongos. Look,
Yeah.
eat this like a plum. I can't. I
Yeah.
can't do that when people's eating string
Can't
beans.
eat it like groceries. Like you can't do none of that, man.
Exactly.
That's not some people are vegan.
We
Like
go,
they don't say, yeah, you can't, you
we
can't
gonna
do
get
that.
to it. Just
Yeah.
work with me. We're gonna get to it. And if this is not and if this is not your type of music, don't be the heckler
Uh-huh.
and be like, hey, this is not it. Like, hey, this is not up to you. This is
Um,
for the client. This is
I'm,
who booked me.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been to every kind of different wedding you can think of when it comes to culture. I've been to Latin weddings, black weddings,
Yeah.
white weddings. You know what every single wedding has? A ratchet hour. Even
Yes.
country weddings, they got a ratchet, bro. I don't care who you are, you're gonna have some
And
ratchet
it's
stuff
usually
come
towards
on.
the end.
And
Everybody, the
Yeah.
drunk, you drunk.
drunk, bro.
Everybody drunk. You on the dance floor. Your shirt
Mhm.
open.
Look,
Jacket.
we
You
going we
string your
gonna get to
jacket
see the
everywhere.
girls. We
Yeah.
gonna get to see the girls. Just
You
rock
go-
with
yep.
Because
Yep.
we left before the end of the wedding because we went to another party and we went to a 50th Spanish party. Dog,
Wow.
they were dancing. They was dancing during hey man.
during the wedding.
They was dancing during dinner, everything, bro. They didn't stop.
Dude had a
they
plate on the dance floor.
I seen those. I seen
Yeah.
those. But no, I that's the thing that I'm learning when it comes to my journey within DJing. And the thing is, and me and Ken has talked about this. I'm a band nerd. I play like 3 different instruments.
There you
And
go.
I know music.
There you go.
So with me DJing, I have an open range of
You have to have
catalog.
that. You have
Yeah.
yeah. You have to. I mean, if you're gonna be a DJ, this is what you're living is. Why pigeonhole yourself into one kind of genre? No, I need to be ready to do everything.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Let me do some rock. Let me do some country. Let me do dance hall. Let me do reggaeton. Let me shoot. I did a Kinsey a couple of
Quinceañera.
weeks
Okay.
ago.
Yeah.
I said Kinsey because I can't pronounce the whole word.
Oh, gotcha. I'm bro. You know, I've been working on my Latin. You know, man. You know how I
Yeah,
do out here in
Michelle
these
and
Latin
everything.
streets. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
So the whole machata, merengue, salsa,
Yeah.
like all them different stuff. Like
Here's
dude,
what I know about Latin people music. You will never go wrong if you play 3 artists.
Suavemente.
Suavemente.
Okay.
If you play Mark Anthony,
Mar-
wait, Mark Anthony, Daddy Yankee, and
Mhm.
Bad Bunny, you're gonna be okay.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
You're gonna be all right.
I get Bad Bunny like that in that type of
Bro,
environment.
they go
the hecklers-
crazy. Yeah.
Can you please play some Bad Bunny?
Oh,
Can
yeah, we
please-
got you.
Jay
Hey.
Bowen.
This how crazy the Spanish thing was. They had a band playing,
Yeah.
singing all of the Spanish songs.
Yeah.
Then the band, when they take their break, they play regular music.
Yep.
This dude played Gundam style. My man who throwing a party went to him was like, "Hey, dog."
Hey, man.
This ain't it.
Hey.
This ain't the place for that.
But it was
bruh.
like the wobble.
Hey, the wobble is played at every wedding, right?
Yes.
Like come on,
Wobble,
let's
cha-cha slide,
Right.
some variation of the electric
let's
slide,
slide,
the
yes.
Cupid shuffle,
Teach me how to
and
Dougie.
some type you're gonna get if at a black wedding, you're gonna
Yeah.
get 5 line songs.
Yes, you
no,
are.
No,
You're
not
gonna
just,
get
not just
5-5.
black weddings. Not just black weddings.
Really?
Well,
And I do a segment just of those. So you like say wobble, cha cha, the Memphis cha cha, the electric slide, freaking step in the name of love.
Yeah, but I'm
We still
saying
do that.
at our
Yeah.
wedding in particular, you're gonna
Mhm.
get a minimum of 5 of them.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
yeah, you
yeah.
are.
A minimum of 5 of them.
That's a great question, Chris. Now remember, we this is between us. Nobody's listening. At black weddings, are we still using R. Kelly music? Like that's right? Like that what we doing still?
I mean, we're not
Don't tell
supposed
nobody,
to.
but it's just between us.
But see, this is my theory.
Talk about it.
Kelly still got to pay those victims.
That is true.
How he's going to pay those victims if he doesn't get paid in his royalties?
But I heard his wages from all music is getting garnished, and it will go directly to his victims now, even if you stream it and whatnot. That's what I heard.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Okay, no. I'm saying, so if you do play the music, it's helping victims. Because I'm gonna tell you, there's some staples from that man in weddings. Step in the Name of Love. I ain't been to no wedding where that ain't been played yet.
Look here, dog.
Yeah, talk about it, Ken.
Out here, hey man. I be like, this for the victims, bro.
Hey. You're so stupid.
This for the victims, bro.
Dude, when you start playing P. Diddy songs, you're like, hey, this is for Sierra.
Hey, you played something at the wedding. And I was like, it was before they came out. And I say, are we supposed to be playing? I think it was Cupid, but it was like a jazz version of Cupid. Yeah. And I was like, hey man, are we supposed to be playing this still?
That's 112. That didn't count. It didn't count.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this. What we shout out, we talked about Jersey last episode. Shout out to Jersey. Want to do, bro. This was the crew. It was me and my wife, Chris and his wife, Pedro and his wife, Kermit and his wife.
Just Kermit alone.
That was us.
Oh wow.
And then Minnie and his lady.
Yeah.
Like that was us. They put us all together, bro.
At one table.
That's you know what that was? That's the problem table. They knew there's a problem right there.
He was like, they should have never put us, they should have never gave us money.
Hey, feed all of your couch, N-word.
They should have never gave money, bro. We was acting up.
Hey, shout out to him for getting married, man. They've been
congratulations
long time coming. They've been together for a minute, man. I'm happy to see them. Hey, but hey, y'all give it up for Black Love real quick, even though I ain't got none, but give it up for it. Y'all, me and Chris don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all give it. I got Mocha Love. That's what I got over here, man.
I got that.
Yeah, there you go. Coquito love over here, y'all. Hey, Chris, real quick, man. Where's your next show gonna be, brother? Let everybody know.
I got another DJ gig on the 8th, and I have something on the 1st. I can't think. I gotta go do my schedule. Something on the 1st.
What you DJ? Because you also DJ MMA stuff too, right?
Yeah.
I meant to ask you about that.
I got that with Kermit. So, and that was one during Jersey's wedding, so we missed that one.
So when do you play music at an MMA fight? Like as they walk to the ring?
Yeah, so I play that walkout music.
Okay.
And then in between the rounds, do like little filler musics. And then the intermissions and so forth.
Gotcha. Because I didn't know if you was like switching it up like during the actual fight, like depending on what happened in the ring, you playing different music.
I play a little bit of Step in the Name of Love.
That's funny.
Oh, I know.
That's funny, bro.
Somebody's about to get knocked the hell out.
That's hilarious, bro.
Step and duck.
That is hilarious, bro. Y'all wilding tonight.
I am, man. I am. Well, next week I won't be here, y'all. I'll be on a cruise ship. I got to pay these bills, man. You know, it's the beginning of the year for us 1099s, which means we got to pay Uncle Sam. So that's where I'll be. Ken, what you got coming up, man, comedy-wise?
Man, I'm about to hit the road tonight, man. Going somewhere top secret I can't really talk about. And then February, man, I got a few dates, but I'm going to probably be chilling in February, man, unless Russell hit me up.
Nice, man. Ken can't tell you where he's going, but I'm gonna tell you where he's going, man. Wakanda. He ain't supposed to tell nobody, but hey, Ken's going to Wakanda, baby. Gonna fly in.
Can't go.
He gonna come back with a Black Panther outfit, vibranium, like Nike. Like y'all don't know this, but Jordan make a vibranium Nike. So he gonna go bring
That's
that
hilarious.
That's how he gonna jump that far. He's using that vibranium push.
There you go, man. So, hey, we thank you guys as always for tuning in on behalf of myself, Mr. James John, our special guest, Chris Alexander, and the man of myth himself, Mr. Ken Miller. Thank y'all for listening. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Ken, tell them what to do.
Take your ass to bed.
We out.